across the stars. In the galaxy of heroes, where legends come to play, there's a streamer named Calvin who brightens up the day. With a mind as sharp as a lightsaber's gleam, he strategizes fiercely in every battle scene. Calvin, awesome mastermind supreme. In the world of Swigo, he reigns supreme. With tactics bold and strategies tight, he conquers every challenge day and night. But amidst the battles and the grand Star Wars war, there's a soft spot in his heart for something more. It's the Gungans of Naboo that steal his affection, especially Jar Jar Binks, his greatest obsession. Calvin, awesome Gungan friend, in the midst of battles his love won't bend. With a smile for Jar Jar, he leads the way through the galaxies of heroes, come what may. With Jar Jar by his side, he'll never fall. For Calvin, awesome embraces them all more. Calvin, awesome, his knowledge is immense, and before you ask, Traya, he's on the fence. So raise your blasters, shout with glee, for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swigo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars. So raise your blasters, shout with glee, for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swigo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars.
And we are back for another Galaxy of Heroes raid content. Everybody's favorite thing ever. How you doing, chat? Long time no see? Not really. I feel like, honestly, last night was Wednesday. I'm not sure what happened to Thursday. Oh, we actually made a video on YouTube, so that was... Felt really good to get back into that. It had been way too long. How's everyone doing? People still do the raid, but I still... My enjoyment for the raid is... It's probably not an all-time high. I was pretty excited for it when it first came out, but I still quite enjoy the Naboo raid. Definitely suspect to my enjoyment of the Phantom Menace, but that's... You guys knew that. Scatty, what's up? Ark? Ark, wow, chat is so hype. Everyone like it's thank you, Ark. Appreciate that. So it's always good to have a hype men or hype people. So yeah, I mean, we'll get to the GAC. Obviously, that'll be the vast majority of tonight's stream. Our opponent actually has a boost that I'm pretty sure is just going to hard stop my Night Sister counter. We'll actually run the numbers, and maybe I can pull something stupid out with enough tenacity on a cron. But I was looking at it. It's interesting because it's not just a potency primary and a potency set. He straight up doesn't even have a speed or an offense set on his boosh. Like, it's multiple potency sets. So, yeah. Might be... And that might not be the end of the night, to be honest. It probably won't be, quite frankly. But it will completely curb out that one counter that we love to use so much. Alright, yeah, that's fine. So that'll be fun. Oh, we gotta show what happened last time, too. It was a pretty good match for me. I'm not sure if I can say the same for my opponent. Bummer, we need to know about my brother's date. You guys do need to know about my brother's date. I don't know if I really want to put him on the spot, like call him up via stream. I'll text him. And if we get a response, we get a response. Where are you, Hobbs? Alright, I sent him a message. Potency modded Afro? I mean, potency modded Afro is good. Thank you for the follow, Nico. I'm gonna call you Nico, even though there's other letters in that name. Yeah, let's spread the defense pen. That seems wise. You know what? I know we won't get the turn. Oh, maybe I'll just go for the kill. Probably should start singing some stuff in on that Droidic over there. Nice. Very sick. Well, Droidic is dead. This is my last raid attempt, and I think we're already over 10k, or whatever it is, 10 million, not 10k. I do that in English and in Portuguese. I'm not sure if I can actually blame that on being bilingual, but it is something I do universally. Twitch doesn't let me change it. Yeah, that sounds like something Twitch wouldn't let you do. That wasn't sarcasm. That was kind of shade at Twitch. Oh, welcome. Yeah, have you. Oh, he responded. Yo. So, following the Hobbs saga, for those of you who are not aware, Hobbs is my younger brother, and he actually is real. This isn't like a joke. He was on stream last week where he told us about Donut Gate. And Donut Gate's kind of over. I think you guys already heard enough about that. But when he was here, he also mentioned that he had a date this weekend, and that date is actually tomorrow. And he told everyone to calm down. So there's your update for now. Maybe we'll get another one Sunday. He also wanted to know what you guys said about the donut hole challenge. Oh, wrong button. Oh, we're already that far. I'm like, why am I missing a button? Yeah, this one. Do you have any video suggestions for us, Nico, of things you would like to see? Always fishing for ideas, even though I probably have too many good ones right now. Speaking of which, we gotta get Scribe on here later tonight and do Whose Kid Is It Anyway with him. Yep. Yeah, that'll happen, Spidey. Smack. I feel like this is going pretty well, all things considered. I don't typically need this one to be a full score. I typically like this one to be, if I can get to 1.5 with this, I typically just call that a win. And by call that a win, I mean I actually accept the battle and call it a win. What's up, Boat? Any clues about new raid? Nothing that I got. I mean, we're still going off of like old information of. I mean, we're still completely in the dark on the next era, which is crazy because it starts in like 2 weeks. I feel like they have to. I mean, they have to announce something soon. Like between this week and next week, I don't think they can keep holding things back. Maybe not about the raid, but about the era. But I mean, Order 66 is still the big one because Jocasta is the only character that we know of that's going to be around, or that is going to be kind of from that area. But then again, Conquest characters don't even have to line up with the raid, so even that's like some pretty harsh. Well, maybe it's not actually that harsh to speculation because she's tied to a legendary from the next era. That we actually do know. Do we know that they will start the Jedi Vanguard faction from the Jocasta patch notes? Yep, they will do that. But like, we don't know who that is. Oh. Oh, please don't kill Grandmaster Yoda. Just die. Alright, and we could stealth him. I'm not sure how much this is going to help him. Oh, it doesn't stealth, it's speed up because he's support. Honestly, maybe the taunt on Mace would have been better, but that's probably already irrelevant. Yeah, I try not to read too much into the anniversaries because we've had some like pretty strong theories around anniversaries just for CG to completely ignore them. But again, Jocasta and the patch notes, as mentioned earlier, that's a probably a really good indicator as well. So if you're wanting to piece several pieces of information together, that's probably valid. So apologies, Bo. All right, let's just smash that one. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be 1.5, which I'm totally fine with. Unlocking Levy this month, self-unlocked abilities, time to read. Really, his abilities actually are fairly straightforward, I think. It's also just because it's the meta right now, so... kind of press buttons, but that's good to know. Raid change is nice. Raid change is very nice. Those made a pretty significant impact. I do know that some people aren't happy about what it's done to like dark side teams. Or I always say dark side teams, I mean Maul. But I auto. Is this the only team I don't auto? What are my other... So Gungans I auto. Other Jedi team I auto. Dark side I auto because that team isn't very good for me. What is it? What's the other team I'm missing? Oh, Queen Amidala. I do not auto that one. Yeah, so... And half those autos are also like guided autos. I think the only true auto that I do is the Luminar one. Smack. Alright, so this is good enough. Let me auto burr. Evening Cat, what's up, Hugsy? I can't be barred to do this raid more than one time each. I still kind of like it. I'm a Naboo fanboy, so not much else I can do. Oh, we actually got a kill here. That's kind of cool. KB is the only team I can't auto with. Lumi, QA, Gungans, B2, Maul. I don't auto QA normally because I'm too lazy to remod for it. Yeah, so we're in the same boat, Monkey. It's Fire Monkey. We're in the same boat. I don't auto QA, but maybe I could. I mean, I like that part of it, bro. I like this too. I can definitely say that. Maybe there's an asterisk with it. What's up, TRSD? How you doing? What do you get when you auto QA Savitar? Also, I don't do 4 out of 5. I do 3 out of 5. Big difference. Oh, all right, does anyone have any dating advice for Hobbs? He's asking. Yeah, honestly, not getting 3-1 and some change. Dang, that makes me feel bad because that's what I get half the time on not auto. Do you have your R2 modded really well? All right, I'll tell him that, Savitar. The donut hole stun didn't do what for him? I'm just gonna screenshot this. Are you in chat right now, Hobbs? Because I don't want to have to like send you the stuff if you're seeing this. Open. Oh yeah. So Hobbs, are you seeing the Twitch comments as well? Because so far we've got run from crazy, not worth it, which does imply there is a positive side to the crazy. MP says to find a woman you hate and buy her a house. Two wrongs make a right. And then, yeah, you saw the other YouTube comments. All right, we're doing good. Giving doing advice. Oh, very nice, Big Rodney. Especially with a name like Big Rodney, I would take dating advice from you. Also, congrats. All right, let's finish this off, and then we can commit the rest of our time to GAC. All right, full auto. Be good looking. All right, that's good. That doesn't hurt, typically. Might be the least. Oh, no, there's definitely... I can think of a few, but I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to start, like, rattling off names and just see my Twitch numbers just, like, trickling down. Do you think they should rework GAC using more teams? No. I mean, honestly, the only person who would probably benefit... Well, there's probably two categories, actually. There's only, like, two categories of people who would benefit from a bigger board. One would probably be streamers, because more content. And then the other one is, like, just people the very, very, very high end who absolutely love GAC and actually have 50 teams developed or whatever. But I think it would be bad for the overall health of the game if the average player has to do 20, 25 battles in 3v3. Like, that's too much. I think the only thing that I've heard that would even be like a little bit of a decent response to board size is what would essentially be a version of platoons. That wouldn't be mandatory, but you could get like an armor pen or a defense or a crit damage bonus if you, instead of using Afra, you donate her to a platoon. That way, all of your teams in the front sector have an extra 30% crit damage, like something like that. Like that's the closest thing that I can think of to making people feel like they're getting a bang for their buck by having more characters that they can actually use. Yeah. Yeah, you don't just have to have a big roster, you have to actually want to use it all. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they'd have to make it... I don't know. They'd have to do it by season. It would honestly end up having to probably be something kind of like Datacrons. Not that you would have to farm them up, but in the sense that they would have to rotate them in and out per season. Like this month, if you put Afra in your front zone, you gain defense. And it wouldn't be permanent, but it would be something to shake up the board. And then next month, instead of Afra, it's going to be, I don't know, Bo-Katan or something. But a different stat. Like there's... But it also, it does add a little bit more chaos. All right, so we're fighting Photek. Oh, also, we were fighting AG88 last time. And not to brag, but we kind of kicked his butt. I mean, not really, actually. We failed one time. And then he failed one time. He got to my back wall, and I guess just assumed he couldn't beat us in efficiency. This was rather early, too. Like, he had this whole bottom wall cleared out by, like, 8 a.m. So, he had a good 10 hours or whatever it was. To be able to take out the rest. And I think he just saw the back wall and just chose not to. Because again, he really wasn't ahead of us in banner, so he was going to have to not only beat all the teams, but probably work pretty hard to do it efficiently. Yeah, different zone layouts would help a little bit. It wouldn't necessarily help with the board size, but I mean, it just might make it refreshing. Did she used to deal a lot of damage? JTR, I don't know if I'm going to answer your question properly, Scotty. She did used to deal a lot of damage. Her big use, right when she came out, she was one of the best teams in pretty much all sectors of the Sith Triumvirate raid, specifically in Phase 1. Phase 1 was very difficult when the Sith raid first came out, and JTR was one of the best teams. So I'm not sure if she herself, if I would say she herself did a lot of damage, but that team definitely did. What's up, Panic Monk? How you doing? I'm doing good. So yeah, we won our last match. Now we're up against Photek Repeat. I don't know what to call him. Hey, Thron Up, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. 5 months. Yeah, I'm tired too. I feel like this happens every time we have the time change. I don't actually adjust for the full week, which is awesome. Yeah, it's funny. There's some characters that have like changed utility 4 or 5 times. The OG Darth Vader is actually like that. We haven't had one recently, so we don't think about it a lot. But OG, like Darth Vader, his position in the game has changed like 5 or 6 times. How much coffee do I drink a day? Too much. I probably am between 2 or 3 cups most days. So Wedge and Biggs did used to be big back in the day, but that was before I played. I think I think Emo, I saw Emo in the Twitch chat. What was that? Was that Danger Zone? Or Danger Squad? I don't know. Yeah, we don't call it that Smash. We call it Daylight Savings Time, but yes, it just ended. I'm jealous of Brazil that got rid of it already. That was a good call. Good job, Bolsonaro. Clear one zone last round at the beginning and kept the rest for the next day, kind of with an extra. Oh, yeah, it does really screw international people. Especially because it only happens like mid and then they reverse it or something. It's a lot, Panic Monk, at least by Surgeon General or whoever's standards. The healthy amount of coffee is supposed to be like 1 cup, assuming you're drinking it black. You're not like mixing a bunch of other stuff in. If you mix other stuff in, then you can do more. But I just drink the whole thing black. 6 to 8 is probably very unhealthy. Psycharo, is this your roster? If the answer is yes, then yes, I am saying those words that I will not repeat on stream. Arizona got rid of it. That's so funny that one state can just do that. I mean, props to them. Yeah, 100% Epsilon. Black, but US style, Brazilian style. So essentially espresso. I got super bad in college, like the movie. Whole pot a day, but luckily I'm down to 1 or 2 cups. That's good. We don't bother with DST in Hawaii either. That just makes sense. How do I get to view mine? Fight me in GAC. I can't drink coffee without sugar sweeteners. I just like bitter things in general. My preferred chocolate is like 70%. I really like Brussels sprouts. So, anywho, it's a lot of coffee talk. Oh, which carbonite, Psycharo? So yeah, this is our opponent's roster. He doesn't have the Zalbar Omicron, which really is not like super game breaking. Oh, that's good. Carbonite too. So you're almost out, right? Almost out of Carbonite. So he doesn't have Zalbar. I mean, he has everything else though. So all the GLs, Balin, 3 Omicron Bane. Honestly, a pretty even roster to ours. This might actually be one of the closest matches we've had in a long time. Because he doesn't have all the GLs at R9. Actually, some questionable R9 choices. He has C and Jabba at R9 before Lord Vader and Rey. I mean, that's not that big of a deal, but it's interesting to note, I guess. Pretty heavy on the GAC Omicrons. I can see Balin, Ezra, Darth Bane, and Rey, and Malicos, and Malgus all on the screen, all have all 3. Which is a lot. His Jar Jar only has 1, though, so that's fun. My Zeta's playlist. Oh, thanks for all the advice. I'm going to unlock Ezra Exile soon. Do you have recommendations for Zeta and Omicron order? I definitely have for Omicron order. Zeta order, I don't think I looked at those well enough. The Omicron, if I remember correctly, it's Daring Advantage just because this actually has some pretty good utility outside of the Glat Squad. I probably wouldn't do more than that if you're not using them there. There is some use here with Rey with Mastery Gain, but I think they pretty much come out equal because they kind of do the same thing at the same time where you're trying to get out of exile as quickly as possible because you get better Mastery, and that one helps you get out quicker, and this one actually gives you the bonus, so... yeah. Hey, Calvin, got you on Spotify. Awesome. Our new songs while traveling on the highway. Very nice. Thank you, Call. Appreciate the support. How do I think Baby Cal should be modded? I think just like health and defense sets. I don't know. He's actually one of the ones that the modding doesn't matter as much. Yeah, looks like we've got health primaries and then a defense set on him. He really doesn't care about speed. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of him being dirt slow, but there are some advantages to it. Because if you use him in a race squad, he just stays in damage immunity a really long time. And even if you don't, like, you don't really want the Seer team to be lightning fast anyways. You got it, James. So, health and, like, probably don't make speed a priority. Like, don't put a speed arrow on him. Don't put a speed set on him. Sub 10s are fine here and there. Being seen Rey, Baby Cow, Ben is a problem for a lot of people. Yeah, especially if they have the, well, really, if they have the Dispel. If they have the Dispel on level 6, then it's kind of a pain in the butt. If they don't have the Dispel on level 6, then you can... I mean, we went against it last time, and I don't even think Rey got to ult. Got 2 GLs right now. Escar Jabba. Cool. I was pushing Leia. Makes sense. But I'm considering switching to C. 2 R7s versus 6 R7s. Or JML 3 R7s. Far enough, Cal. I mean, if you're still 6 R7s out from Leia, you're not really close, I'm guessing. I'm guessing you haven't invested in, like, kind of the bad ones, like Captain Han and Rolo. I'd probably push for JML. As long as you have access to his problem children, like Jedi Knight Luke. He also holds instant death immunity until T1, so slow can be nice if worried about JMK. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Perf? I am doing pretty well, Bobby. I am a little tired, but there you go. Oh, very nice, GG. All right, so opponent really, like matched roster well with ours. Datacrons are in a very similar spot too. Actually, I think he has a little bit more from last set, but I mean this is pretty close. So let's get a look at his defense. Honestly, I was looking at this earlier, and there are some like really good teams here. There's also some cheese. Like the Seer team, or not the Seer team, the Raid team with Ezra, very good. The GG team, cheese. Padme team, very good. Qui-Gon Jinn, cheese isn't the right word, but kind of bad, you know? So, we'll see how this goes. I'm not terribly worried. Gungans are free agents today because he doesn't have Zalbar. So we probably get to use Gungans on Nest Kron. That seems appropriate. The GGP will bait some people and try and Wampa. I would think Wampa works on this. I mean, the armor pen's kind of high. And, oh, actually, yeah, he actually has some good stats. The abilities look trash. This does nothing. This also does nothing. This probably doesn't do anything if it has a potency check. And they're not terribly high relics. Isn't there a good, like, level 6 with droids right now that isn't that? Yeah, that's what I thought, Herb. Datacrons, they kind of function as mods for the whole team, but also have abilities. Yeah, well, I have one. I think it's on my HK Cron, yeah. Yeah, 40% health, taking damage which can't be dispelled. Yeah, no health steal seems really problematic for Wampa. Whenever a droid dispels a buff or debuff, all critical damage up and offense up, also problematic. Whenever an enemy is stunned by droids, not going to happen. Yeah, those two lines right there would make a difference. You can't health steal for a long time. And critical damage up. Grievous actually gets to benefit from that, and then the rest of the team gets to benefit from offense up. So, interesting. Yeah, I can see that, Herf, but... So if he doesn't have it, I'm assuming Wampa's probably fine, right? Is the win rate trash? I mean, we can look at that now, I guess. We typically don't start off with the wizard, but it's Friday. Good old Wampa. Do you want a Wongo? Where's stop? There you are. Yeah, so overall 72% win rate. I'm just gonna like guarantee that it doesn't have the good one. So exclude that dude. I don't really care about the rest. Yeah, I think it's fine. Poorly mod, a bad batch for Grievous. It currently holds the GL Ray mod I will use later. Stick with the nudist for 5th. How? Wait, what? Or stick with nudist 5th. I'm not sure if I understand the question. Are you wanting to use bad batch or Grievous, Scatty? The stop droid, good level 6 in, caused me problems. I even killed the previous stop magma, beat some by themselves when I was trying to be cheap. Oh, okay. BB with Grievous or Newt? Newt's typically better, but there are reasons to use BB-8. What are the solo job cleanup teams? In 3s? Troopers, so Veers, Piet, Dark, and then Mon Mothma can do it, but I think it's hard right now with the Huck Cartel level 6. But Mon Mothma, Cassian, and Kyle Katarn. Yeah, so genuinely, we could probably use the Wampa song here. I'd also be a little bit more afraid if these had if he had like really high relic levels here too, and he doesn't. It's 5 and 7. My Wampa's actually higher than that at 8. Oh, you meant to say BB-8. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, so we don't... Yeah, I think we might have it made in the shade here at this bottom wall. What's this? Does he have a Saw team sitting out? He does. That's a good Saw team. Could use a Bo-Katan there, I guess. I think we talked ourselves into Wampa here. Now the question is, do I take the Super Wampacron that will guarantee we don't die, or do we need to hold that for something else? The only reason I would want to hold this is Inquisitors also really like this Cron. because they might need some help versus Saw. Spidey. Spidey doesn't have good relationships with this Kron, or good relations with this Kron. I don't know. Do we have something cheaper? Like kind of a middle term? Honestly, it really doesn't look like we do. Wow, for health we have 60%, 20%, and then it drops. It's not great. Keep a health crown for Bane. I'm not too worried about Bane. I think he's going to smash through this probably fine. Yeah, because they're only R8 here, right? And the Kron on this didn't look that good. Crit damage set is interesting. Is there another option that we can pick from the last set? I don't even know what stat we would want for the last set. Armor pen. I mean, the buffs on basic actually might be pretty dirty. Did you think about doing roster reviews in the near future? Probably not. I'd do one for you, Panic Monk, just because you're a YouTube member, and that seems like a perk. But I probably won't do them just as a general thing, if that makes sense. I could just take this one. Hopefully they won't kill us. We do have a Wampa song. Hope you guys like Christmas. Staff? Yeah, send your ally code and we'll take a look at this after this battle, Panic. Okay. I don't, but like your AI songs. Alright, good enough. Alright, here's Wampa's little song. Yeah, they're not really doing much damage, although we're also not countering, so that's super cool. Alright, protection shell up. Stop instantly dead. Very nice. Oh, before we could get out the thing, right? Oh, we get more if we hit a debuffs character, right? Yeah. Yeah, Grievous not allowing us to counter him does kind of suck a little bit. Alright, we'll do that. Now we're just gonna have to beat him up. Well, I've gone to Graphical. What's up, Mac?
The king of the frost, tundra hunter never lost. Roar! You thought you'd get away. The Wampa's out and it's hungry today.
Yep, that was our Wampa song. Now back to the Gideon song. Panic, you dropping that ally code? All right. In the meantime, let's watch these guys do some things. Where are you? Oh, this song is older than I thought it was. All right, go beat him up. Ooh, that's a lot of tournament. It would be a shame if someone just stole that. Yeet. Can we stun him? We can. Which means we can kill this guy now. Drop the foresight. Brap. Nice. Let's taunt. Brap. A little bit of daze. And he swaps stances. Which really just delays the inevitable here. He's not going to survive. Well, he's gonna steal a banner, so that's fun. Or not. Smack. Hovergon, oh, thank you for the 4th month of your subscription. Thank you. Or your 4th month sub. Thanks for for my Wawa battle. You got it. Alright. This is going well. I think we're completely fine. They should give us. Oh, Vexen. How you doing? So we got this team to beat. Thanks, Boris. I think we're completely fine to use Bane. Because my only other main use for Bane is knocking out Ezra when he's partnered with Ahsoka. And that isn't going to happen. So we're looking pretty. Alright. Sorry to cut you off, Gideon. You killed your team too fast. What are you going to do? I think we're just going to go for straight damage here, too. Oh, I might be out of armor pencrons. Ugh. Yeah. Wow, I burned through those quick. Oh, no. This one's good. Is that available in both of them? Oh, it is. I did not know that. Wow, they really just recycled, didn't they? You hear Calicast talking about saving the galaxy. Yeah, say about saving the galaxy, James. We probably will. I mean, we have 2 Calicast to use on offense, so you'll hear it at least once, probably. All right, Bane, rip them apart. Do your thing. Sure. Oh, don't open on him, you jerk. Alright, I guess we'll just do damage to the other 2. That's fine. Alright, they killed What's-Her-Face. Not Xana. Alright, so that's a lot of buffs, but at the same time, they have Foresight. Man, I probably could kill them. Oh, no. Well, this is sucky. And he's just living with Foresight. Yeah, they're doing way more than I wanted them to do. All right, finally. Reduce his damage slightly. Yeah, I really didn't like the amount of Foresight he got. Can you just die now? He can. Awesome. Alright, we'll work on Qui-Gon next, I guess. Zap his max health. Level the buffs. That probably was not prudent, considering... I might try to kill her first, actually, when she's out of damage immunity. I kind of hate this team. Bane's obviously going to be fine, but... if we didn't have Bane, this would be problematic. Oh, there you go. Good job. Love you. I double this. Foxen. 2 for 2. What's up, Rando? Glad to have you here. Alright, we're doing, like, really well. For Leia, what did you got going on here? Not, honestly, this is... I mean, the 30% offense actually does kind of go hard. The resistance pen actually isn't that bad either, because Ben uses that. All right, so that's the stats on that aren't that bad. The this level 6 probably doesn't do much, but that's fine. Yeah, I honestly don't know what we're using here yet. Let's check out the wizard. I don't know why I said it like that. What am I doing? Yeah, so it's either Leia or Seer Malicos with Starkiller. I'm quite frankly fine giving up either. Oh, I think it's Leia. Gosh, both of these are terrible. I do have a really good cron for Leia, though. Gosh, this team sucks. Yikes McGee. Alright. Leia it is. Because if he doesn't, if he does not have Ezra with Glat, then she's Fulcrum food. So we don't really need to save Leia for her either. And my Drogon is now R8, and Leia's R9, so that's fancy for me. Very fancy I am. This is a pretty good cron for them too, honestly. Good resistance pen, crit damage, offense, defense pen and offense up. Yeah, I like this one quite a lot. I can probably one-shot Ezra. Ugh. Maybe not. Gosh, this song goes hard. All right. Yeah, we're gonna use the shoot first trick here with not Han, Drohan onto Ezra. For those of you who are unaware, Leia, when she uses tactical offensive, whichever ally she targets on their next turn, they gain 50% offense for their next ability, and if it's their basic ability, they gain additional 2% offense for each percent of turn meter removed, and ignore protection for that ability. So we're hoping that that big giant hit from Drohan is just gonna one-shot Ezra. Bypass damage immunity, be done with them. It might not. He's pretty chunky. Typically, Ezra's a speed set. This one just has 3 health sets. And then they also have thick cron level 3. So this might be problematic for Calvin. Or for Leia. I kind of want to restart the song. I feel like the beginning of the song is better. We're going to restart the song. Alright. YOLO? I don't know. Alright, we might as well target Ben, see if we can get a stun on him. Pretty sure R2 assists here. Nope, did not get the stun. Double healing me on Leia, super cool. Man, I don't know if there's really a purpose to re-stealth. I mean, maybe, I feel like R2 doesn't last that long. We'll do that there. Alright, so they did put the book, Lifeblood, onto Ben, so hopefully this just yeets him. Yeet! Nice. Very good. Love to see it. Alright, this won't dispel, so we'll just do that over there. Come on! Alright, we can actually hit her now. Or remove the Inspired from her, rather. We could always hit her. Alright, can I stun you? Oh, I guess we should probably remove that from Leia, shouldn't we? I want to stun you. Alright, cool. Remove that from Leia. Or not Leia, Rey. Come on, Calvin. Alright, hide you. Alright, we tanked that fairly easily. See if we can stun you again. Nope, we did damage immunity. That's something. Alright, this sucks. Stun, perhaps? This is sketchy. All right, there we go. R2 for the kill. Nice. Love that. Love, love, love that. That was actually one that I was really worried about. So that's cool. All right. Honestly, this team is just, I mean, what the heck is Lando doing here? Why does he have a Zeta better yet? Although I guess this isn't a dash team. Yeah, I really think Gungans. They do not have issues here. Eviscron is good, but Gungans are better. Gosh, what this face is just an awful third, though. Oh, apparently Wampa beats this. He had 2 teams on the front wall that Wampa just beats. June with the sub. That's our 3rd sub today. Thank you, guys. You guys are really cool. I'm guessing Gungans are fine. Probably Tarple's variant. It's probably fine. Very nice. All right, we actually have multiple options for this. Let's do this one. Leia's Saga is hype. Honestly, this is probably what we take. Alright, this probably just tears him apart. Alright, well. Get shock on her, that would be cool. There we go. Our tenacity's decent. Probably should have saved that one for she had a useful debuff on her. Like that. There we go. Oh, well, that recovery is actually not good. I needed the shock and stuff to stick. And for not to dodge the debuffs would be cool. Yeah, I'm actually starting to get kind of worried. We haven't been able to get through her by now. She's got to have decently high tenacity. We're really not landing that many things. Yeah, it does. I need the debuffs to land. Oh, that works too. Gosh, I need one of these deep. I need one of these to stick.
Behind the bumbling steps, the force he controlled, manipulating Jedi, their stories untold.
Jar Jar insta-kill would be fun. All right, so we can lock the healing immunity. right, there's that. Come on, Tarples, get in there. Nice. Yeah, I needed to get protection disruption on her. Took a little longer than I wanted to, but 57 to 57. That's a really good front wall. That's a good front wall score. 550. All right, what do we got in the back? Are we going to regret our life choices? Probably not. Oh, cheese, dude. Huyang Lobot? Man, why wasn't today my birthday? This would have been way easier. Okay, well, that's fine. Also, the scribe texted me. Scribe. You might later. No Ami Tuscans? Oh, is that right? All right. Has anyone seen Jar Jar Instacle? I've seen it in the raid. Because it's significantly more likely against separatist enemies. So I have seen it, just I don't recall ever seeing it in like GAC. Okay. So the strongest team back here is Great Mothers and Lord Vader, anyone? Second birthday. Yeah, so here's the thing, guys. This is in the title of the Twitch stream. His Boosh is like really high potency modded. Like 224. So let's entertain the idea. We're probably not gonna do it. It would be really dumb to do it. I might have actually already used the Kron I like for this too. I could use this one. So he does have the healing immunity Kron, or the Kron that turns thermals into healing immunity. Oh, I can totally afford JMK, and I think that's what we're gonna do. But just to entertain the idea, Bushi Girl over here has 2 potency sets, and as well as a potency primary, which I think will probably crap on this. So 224 potency plus the 20 she gets. And my Marin is... Oh, that's not Marin. Marin is only at 294. So let's do the math here. Or really, 294. And then I get another from Massage. Another 30% from Massage. So there is a 20% chance that Boosh will land thermals on Marin, and the second that happens, the whole thing falls apart instantly, like gone. At least with the current setup, we would have to resist Boosh to be able to get this to work, which we probably will. But here's the thing: as many people have made comments about, gosh, we just don't need Night Sister to beat this. I have 4 GLs right now. He has 1 on the board. And he's got some freebies. Like there's no reason to risk it for the biscuit there. Yeah, especially to Bo's point, he's kept so much for offense. We're in trouble if that fails. Also, Brokaron, thank you for the 100 biddies. The Night Sister song in my head. We actually might be able to use that somewhere. So we're gonna do that first. We're gonna use not you. We're gonna use JMK here. And I am gonna take Mace, because he's nice at reducing Kersantin down. And I do actually have a pretty good Cat Kron. This part doesn't really matter. But the Kron as a whole, it's got resistance, it's got crit damage, it's got offense, critical avoidance, some fun stuff. Night Sisters on Zori. Could do that. All right, JMK, where are you, though? There you are. 20% for Boosh, but isn't normally 15% minimum. Not much of a difference. You're thinking of the opposite way, Iron Thatcher. There's always a 15% chance to resist. There's not always a 15% chance to apply. Unless, no, I think actually you might be thinking of it right. Yeah, so I don't know if that 15 gets thrown in there. That's actually... No, you actually might be right. There might actually only be a 5% chance for it to hit. So I checked it for the first week, Gavin, and it had 11... It was an 11% difference. But that was week one, not week 2. Could you download your songs on YouTube? Like, upload them to YouTube? I won't be uploading them to YouTube in video format. I might try to find out how to get them onto YouTube Music. But they're on Spotify. We finally got off our butt and made that announcement. All right, go beat them up. All right, they have a really high potency, so I'm actually going to use this move first just because I don't want them to land their thermals. Yep, like that. Did not want that to happen. We're gonna zap her early, so we'll just do this. All right, yep, that's good. All right, so we'll just basic here. That'll be 50% ult. We'll trigger it. Now on her next turn, she'll just be able to get rid of Boosh right away. Yep, thermals onto JMK. That's quite frankly fine. Or, yeah, that's fine too. All of these things are fine. All right, goodbye, Boosh. And now we'll slow play this a little bit just because AI doesn't do things correctly. Yeah, the beauty here of Mace is Shatter Point will slowly reduce all of Chrysanthemum's stats. So even once we get rid of the first one, the one that will come back will have all the reduced health and defense stats, making him a lot easier to kill the second time around. Alright, yep, do that. Oh, she lost her buff. That was dumb. We should use that on herself. That's what you get for not paying attention, Calvin. AI doesn't do it right. Well, neither do you. Alright. Alright, so there's Chrysanthemum number 1. Number 2? Almost. Smack. It's going good gameplay. We've had a really strong start. Like, low-key hoping we don't get screwed on ships because ground looks like it's going to go well. All right, yeet. 56. That's fine. Okay. I think we're just going to transition right into Qui-Gon here. Just because that's a counter that I know and I don't really have to think about it. Not thinking is almost as good as thinking. Qui-Gon Jinn's song never lasts very long. Nobody's ever heard the end of it. Yeah, they are. Gameplay. Extra best of luck. My G/3 has dropped twice to Reva and Ezra. Opponent dropped once. That sucks. That sucks, Max. Alright, what am I doing? Armor pen. Probably honestly don't need this, but... Fulcrum Cron... that's probably not getting... I really don't want the extra health and stuff, though. Yeah, honestly, this is fine. That'll do it. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Alright, basic onto you for funsies. Alright, we're gonna hold that. Armor shot on him, because why not? Offense up is always cute. It's even cuter now. As the kids say, yeet. Kaboom. All right, that was good. So down to 3 teams there. Understood the reference. Good job, Spidey. So I think the biggest threat really right now is probably Great Mothers. We could probably just send... We could probably just full send here with Lord Vader. I don't see a reason to not to. I don't think we really need to hold Maul. Is this the highest win rate for this? My relic levels have improved. Well, Royal Guard's relic 8. This is Lord Vader, right? Yes, Lord Vader's a 98% win rate. Best banners are this comp. I honestly don't really know how to play this correctly either. I don't know if we're supposed to AoE, if we're not supposed to AoE. I've tried both ways, and it seems to make no difference at all. Honestly, I don't know about this either. I mean, I guess take Magmacron. I don't think we're gonna have to use Magma Cheese on anything. Alright. How much damage as I have? That's not much. I mean, I have other offense stuff, but I typically have those bookmarked for other teams. I could use Piet. Honestly, the only one of these that's impressive is this one, and this is typically reserved for Bo-Katan. This one at least has offense up, so we'll go with that. Alright, go get him, buddies. Man, Royal Guard just completely tanks here. Alright, get those stacks. This is all fine. I'm guessing, sure. Do we just do this so that we can go all in on her? I don't think she has a... No, she does have the cleanse, doesn't she? That probably is not going to work. Nope, well, everyone's stealth, so that also sucks. Can I hit you now? Actually, can I hit... Yeah, can I hit you now? Buff immunity? Nope. Buff immunity? Nope. Buff immunity? Nope. Buff immunity? Nope. Buff immunity? Death. Close enough. All right, they're gonna struggle to get through now. Yeet. I don't know. We probably auto. Yeet. A lot of yeets today. 57. Good job. If JM and Morgan are heavy on protection, is what changes the battle. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably good in general, too. Give me buff immunity, give me death. Yeah, Fleet can just ruin everything. Okay, so this team is probably the biggest problematic unknown now. The Sauna evasion. Oh no, they still have this team. I think we do Reva Supercron here. This is deadly though. How well modded is everyone? Potency set? I'm guessing that's just for the speed secondaries. It probably is. That's pretty fast, Kyle. I don't know. This is probably fine with the Supercron. If it's not, then we all probably owe Spidey-Man an apology. And by all, I mean Spidey-Man, because I'm pretty sure he's the only one who hasn't forgiven himself. All right, Inquisitorius. Fun fact, this is the most played song on Spotify right now of our collection. Obviously not in general. Not yet. Alright. Don't slaughter me, Kyle. Alright, ability block. Hold him back. 5 debuffs. That'll get us mostly good things. And now it's going to let us hit Saw, which is kind of fun. Even though we're technically not allowed to. Man, I think I might just put up the buff. I might just put the stuff up. I don't really think I need to draw him back. I mean, we got ability block on these two. I mean, I guess I could drop all that stuff. That seems fun. See if we regret that. So does everyone have Purge? Everyone has Purge. The Inquisitorius is felt everywhere. Man, I really like crit immunity. Not a lot of choices here. And I do like choices. Alright, Kyle isn't dead yet, which is disappointing. Alright, triple tap on Kyle, get rid of him. Nice. Alright, well, I think that's probably game. Game. They all kind of need it. Oh, now he gets the bombs out. Yeah, I don't think Saw solos here. Although he will be annoying. He's good at that. Alright, yeah, yeet. Bad bit. Who had full protection? That seems fake. Should have used Reva against Saw in the first place. Huh? That's what we did. What you talking about? Music, this fails. Yeah, we're gonna now blame you, Spidey. All right, so these two teams. Oh, okay. Thank you, Max. That does make sense. Gosh, he has a lot of the evasion crons. I think we have too good of teams left over though. So let's see. He's got 6 teams on the board. We've got JML, Seer Malicos, C, who I can't, well, let's say that represents C. Bo-Katan. Oh, I can only put 3 characters. Bo-Katan, Starkiller. So we have like 5 like S tier teams still left. Which means we have to beat something with junk. I'm guessing. So what's our? I don't know. Adrad? Is Adrad my next best team? Trench? Hondo. Ooh, can we use Hondo? Man, this team can't be that good, right? 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 What do y'all think? I mean, I could use Dash Lead too, honestly. Dash Lead probably better. It's gonna be more damage. I bet this Rex. And it also means... Alright, we'll lock you up, because we're not going to kill you for a minute.
I see a deal, I smell the gold. If it makes me richer, I am sold. I don't want to kill you per se, but if there's profit, I just might play. Loyalty.
Alright.
What's that to me? A pirate's life is...
Oh, the expose is getting applied to us actually does make us hittable, which is interesting. Big hit. Not quite. Alright, we killed Hu Yang once. We can kill him twice. Yeah, you can die. Alright, Honda won't disappear if we kill someone now. Oh, yeah, that I don't... Yeah, we're definitely gonna kill him. Give Hondo a second to stack his stuff. We'll get through him. Dash is honestly doing a decent amount of damage too. They have too many buffs. Buff immunity and defense down are also gonna do a number on this team. Does she have an evasion master? Because they don't get that.
Who has the credits and who has the blasters? Such wonderful opportunities. My friends, don't take it personally. It's just business.
Yeah, Lobot's actually being low-key annoying.
A little scheming, a little war. A pirate's life forevermore.
But almost got her. Got him. All right, sick.
Shine like stars so bright.
57. Thank you, Hondo. What's up, years ago? Perfect timing, yeah. Like Hondo has Bohemian history, which is why he loves polka music so much. Checks out. Alright, so we have 5 teams left, and we have 5 super teams, so we're pretty much in the clear here. Well, Chip's can still screw us, so a little bit of an asterisk there. We just have to figure out where to use what. Is this the good level 6? It's not the good level 6. It's not the good level 6. So we have JML, we have C. I don't even really know what to use where. I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain all the teams I have work against all their teams. So a little bit of paralysis by analysis here. Which one does Starkiller beat? Yeah, we did get a few Disney comments. Well, why not? Which is fitting considering he's there. These guys really like it when you gain turn meteor. I feel like it might be this team, honestly. Oh. That actually might stop us. Is the tenacity down? Is that evadable from Mara? Yeah, she might be able to evade that. Eskasana prevent Han stun. I'm worried about if we're going to have the debuffs necessary to be able to hit them. I feel like this can be dodged, meaning I don't actually know if we have a way to hit them. Yeah. I'm pretty sure most of Starkiller's hits can be evaded, except the, well, his basic can be evaded. The specials can't be. So yeah, they're gonna, Yeah, I don't like this. Although if we stun What's-His-Face, then it almost doesn't matter. And we could actually open up with the... Oh, he's really slow. Yeah, we'll probably use this here. This will be fine. We'll eventually get Zori down. I'm not too worried about her. I just don't want to send this against an entire team. We might as well just use this here, to be fair. I don't think we're using droids. I don't think we're using Afra anywhere. This is probably where we would use Afra, quite frankly. But this should be better banners. Go get him. Alright, so we'll do this first. Didn't get dodged by characters who don't have evasion, so that's always good. Finn is just completely out, so that's awesome. Sure. So she's gonna dodge pretty much everything except Starkiller, which is probably fine, honestly. Yep, it's fine. Just ate a tire. I was thinking we might have to kill her with the ultimate ability, but no, we did not. So again, 2 GLs. You got it years ago. You got the 2 GLs, and then we've got Malicos and Bo-Katan. Again, I think we're in a position where everything just beats everything. Man, I bet Malicos runs right over this. Wow, Sealess Han Chewie's beating this, which I guess makes sense. Bo-Katan runs right over it. Wow, this is being beat by, like, everything. Sir Malicos is one of those things, so this will be easy. Oh, you guys know what time it is. Sure, why not? Sorry, Fulcrum. Oh, we can permakill, so we're just gonna go right after him. Holy crap. Rare Cal kill. All right, what are the chances you... Oh, we don't have the rocks. I was like, if we have the rocks right now, the whole team's just gonna fold. I think he just dies. Goodbye, Afra. 56, thank you. I might actually leave the Cal song on. I think we're about to use JML. We have JML, Bo-Katan, C. So I'm pretty sure everything still beats everything. These guys have days. Bo-Katan? I don't know. Alright, let's find out how much we're screwed on ships here. The galaxy. Alright, Bo-Katan song. Something more civilized. Alright, I'll save the AoEs for when What's-His-Face gets going. So we'll do that now. Oh, none of them hit. Oh, none of them hit either. Alright, we have 6 birds. It's probably not enough to kill. Oh, we didn't take IG. Oh, this was stupid. Yeah, this was stupid. We massively misplayed this one. I was... Ugh. Hopefully that doesn't cost us. Yeah, I mean, you can typically take Paz or BAM is fine. Not both. Not both. Well, I mean, we might have lost banners, but that's fine. Yeah, that was stupid. The Zaba Zeta vid. Oh, you got it, Hugsy. Unlocked him today. Has been nice to know which in order. Yeah, Zeta order for GLs has become very important with Lightspeed bundles. Because you typically come into them with like 2 ready, and it's going to be a while. Oh, crap. He cheeses fleet, too. Oh, we might just have it made in the shade here. All right, well, that was embarrassing, that last match. I'm guessing C. Honestly, both probably work. Can we full C solo? I was expecting fleets to be rougher. Yeah, C solo is 100% win rate. I'm guessing we just take health. Do we have that? 27% and then some protection. That's probably fine. What do we have for just raw protection? Oh, it's the same cron, right? Pretty much. All right, Palpatine. Some scoundrels burn. See Malik. I don't think we'll need him. All right, well, he was gonna stun us, but... Oh, it's veteran smuggler Chewbacca? I guess. This is the second, like, sus defense we've seen. Honestly, can we do this without ulting so we can get banners back? I think we can. I bet we can. I bet we need no zappy zappies. It's the official term. This is such a weird fight. 59. All right, JML, and then I'm guessing just Cal. I'm guessing these two do fine. Maybe Hoda. Hoda does turn meter, though. I don't think we want that. Cal is a cleanse, and Cal has protection recovery? I don't know if he does. Although I do like how I made fun of him for the Chewbacca after we took in the wrong Bo Mandalorian team, so that was cool of us. I think these two do just fine. All right, where's my Jedi Master Luke song? All right, get him, I guess. I don't know. Now we'll get rid of Warrior. At some point. Why is she taking a turn every other turn? Oh, 15 dots? That doesn't seem ideal. This is my bonus turn. Probably is. $57. Alright, well, this might be the cleanest we've been in a long time. There aren't really super high relics on this team either. And I think this is the even easier variant for Leviathan, which is what we are going to do. Not you. Alright, so I play this battle a little bit differently. Don't like using the AoE quite yet. I think I actually might go for CAD. See R8? Do we look? Yeah, because that's going to go nowhere, so we'll just do that. Put that on you. We'll kill you. I shouldn't have done that. We were about to bring an assassin. Probably should have stunned someone else that we weren't about to kill. Not really playing this very well, chat. A little bit booty. Yep, and now they got that on us. Yeah, ignoring that stupid taunt is pretty clutch. Alright, get rid of Xanadu here. Probably. Gosh, we were getting cooked here. How can we get rid of Xanadu? That's pretty close. Alright, good. Didn't want to deal with that mess. Heal? Heal? $73? 4.
Not Jedi, not Savior, a truth to defy. The Lord of the Sith, pulling meteors from the sky.
Should do fine. We did this 2-0 last time, and Plo Koon didn't even get to come in to give us our banners back. I feel like this stream was pretty, or this match was pretty fun for me. Was this fun for you guys? We didn't really have any close calls, did we? Like, we just kind of ran right through them. Oh, that stun sucked. Spider-Man's having fun. Yeah, I saw that coming. There we go. Well, I lost Annie, but that's still 73. It's pretty good. Well, pro fun here. Not you. Relaxing. Oh, that's good. All right. Hogiwan. Kade. There you are. Need to see someone do well after a GC. All right. Well, that makes me feel better. Yeah, it'll probably be somewhat soon, James. I just did the... I think we're over halfway there for it. Because I want to release it like 12 songs at a time. Oh, this lineup is weird, actually. I'm not sure what's going on here. And I think I already have more than 6 ready to go. So probably another month or 2. Wow. Didn't even get a reinforcement out. I wasn't even looking. I just assumed there was a tank. What is that, 260? Ah. Ugh, brother. Ugh. 2073. I'm gonna be dead by then. Yikes. Now here's the question. Is he typically really efficient, or is he really just banking that someone drops one battle here, and then he can just come and clear the board? Let's look. I want to look at his previous fights. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing, Sheepdog. We're gonna find out. I want to see what he usually scores. This is Ray and Prey. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, in modern terms. He had a lot of... one thing I did note, other than Ray and Prey, he has a lot of the evasion cron. This was an 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 evasion cron. Yeah, he had 4. He had 4 evasion crons. I wonder if he's letting the tail wag the dog a little bit with Datacrons. I think I have to, Hugsy. After I got out with the C1, somebody told me to do it. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the highest score that he's had this season is 2038. It's not very high. But I think the Ray we have Ray equivalents out there, Hugsy. I don't think we have JML though. I think I looked for this. Oh, he failed the Night Sister counter. That must be why he has his Boosh modded for potency. He must be in the know on that counter. Yeah, I mean, we can look last 3-3. Yeah, he's never scored. He's never scored higher than we have. This is the time that he got closest, which was 6 months ago or so. And he was fighting against... I don't know. These are teams. Yeah, I can't find a match where he scored higher than that. Oh, he went up against Voxen. Voxen has beaten him before. That's interesting. Still in the chat, Voxen? I do kind of like that nobody's putting Leia on defense anymore. That's kind of nice. Oh, you did the same thing. Use Wampa. Man, he's had this on defense for a long time. You actually used several of the same counters we did. Bane, Wampa. Some of these are Datacron dependent, but alright, are we gonna get Scribe on here to play Whose Kid Is It anyways? Is Scribe live right now? Does anyone know? He is live. I'm gonna go pop into his chat. Alright. We have a date with Scribe. He's already got a shot counter going. Gonna grab a shot and join him. Probably not. You got it, Cal. Princess of Alderaan. What's up, Chippy? What does Embo instead of Boosh do to a Night Sister team? Probably a lot less. Alright, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Because if I pull him up, there's going to be a pretty significant lag. At least with this visual. I wonder if I can get him, where is this guy using his Glat? He had Ezra on defense, but not Glat. He has her, right? Oh. Oh. Oh, did he not? Oh, he must be unlocking right now. Oh, okay. So we do have a pretty significant advantage on him. Man, I'm sitting here thinking the whole time we have to, like, save teams for an Ahsoka somewhere. He doesn't even have her. He's got all the requirements. I mean, these are the last 3 requirements. They're at the relic levels needed, too. Oh, my. All right, we are going to get Scribe here. We're going to play a little bit of Whose Kit Is It anyways. But he's got to get some things set up. So let's make sure all of our stuff is set up here. So do we have the banner? We do have the banner. Sick. This would honestly make really good shorts material. Shorts like pants, but not. All right. So we have that. Let's do this. Like the Scribe Calvin collab. Hopefully we'll like it even more once we get it up and going. Audio might glitch for a second. What do we get if we will? I don't know. That's a good question. What do you get? All right, so he would be here. And then we would need... Oh, actually looks like I already have this done. Okay. Sick. Okay. I might just put on my headphones. All right, well, Scribe figures this stuff out. What should we do? So it won't be me. Oh, we have shipments to get. It's always nice. Raid? Well, we won't be raiding anyone because we have whose kid is it anyways to do? Rolo? In game? Oh, no! I've actually already done all my attempts for the raid. We did really well actually. Well, kind of around our standard. I did all of my 5 attempts and I got to my 10 mil. Rolo, Chippy. Just picking random miscellaneous character. Got my 10 milli. So that should be all good to go. We could do mods, everybody's favorite thing. Although I don't even know if I have any mods to do right now. Okay. All right. Well, bear with me for a second. We're gonna see how this goes. All right. We'll see if we can get the audio right here. Oh, I bet I can use the other camera. I bet I can use this one.
Calvin, what's up, buddy?
Yo, dude, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Let me just sort out my camera real quick so that you can see me and that my crowd can see me without looking multicolored. All right, so hold up.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do my
settings.
I have 2 settings for my camera, so I don't know if I will be able to show mine. But I guess I think me having you up is probably more important than you having me up.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah, no, you don't have to be on camera for me. Absolutely
Perfect.
not.
Okay.
That's fine.
Give me.
But you should be able to see me now, right?
I can see you perfectly. You look great.
I thought I looked great today, Calvin. I woke up today, and I felt, damn, I look pretty good today.
Dude, I woke up today and I felt like garbage.
Shut up, Calvin, you good-looking son of a gun, you. You're just like, oh my God, look at me. I'm so handsome. I'm so clever. My life is so hard.
No, in all honesty, it's because the really fun time change.
Oh yeah, you guys have got daylight savings right now, don't you?
Yeah, we do. Or we did this week. I should be adjusted to it by now, but as you can tell, I'm not.
Yeah. I don't think we get it for another week yet. Chat says hi to Calvin, by the way.
Sick. JC is dead, yes. Hey, those of you who are on my stream, I guess people on Scribe stream can say so as well. How's their audio? Are we matching up at all? Well, I guess I'll let them
you guys tell us.
I think I have it right.
I mean, they can't see you on my stream, so it's all about yours.
That's true. All right, I think I got you sized up right. All right, Spidey-Man says audio is good, so we're gonna trust Spidey-Man a little bit. I'm not gonna be able to like give you like a fancy.
Don't worry about that.
So we're just gonna take what we can
there's
get.
only so much you can polish a turd, Calvin. All right, mate. Like we know this.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna swap sides. I think that'll actually work really well. Yeah, because that'll have us actually looking at each other. Newt said I look like Carthonacity.
I wish.
Yeah, do you think I look like Carthonacity? That's been like Newt's thing for a minute.
Carthonacity.
Alright, so if I do this...
I don't know. Like, I mean, it's definitely not with the beard, Calvin, because he doesn't have a beard.
That's true.
Maybe if you shaved off the beard, but that's a glorious beard. I wouldn't shave that.
Is it?
Oh, it's glorious. Like, I just want to snuggle up and fall asleep in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I think I got you looking.
Oh gosh.
All right, we'll see how this
Uh,
looks.
well, apparently Luke says that you look a little bit like Mace Windu. I think he's joking.
Like Mace
I
Windu,
can't.
in the sense that we're the same species.
You're both human. I mean, this guy does not see follicles or skin tone.
Car, he doesn't really have a full beard. He has a sorry, I'm responding to chat here. Car really doesn't have a full beard. He has a he's got some scruff. He definitely has some scruff.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of scraggle going on. Yeah,
that is true. There is a phase between Summer Calvin and Winter Calvin where I will I guess I probably do look more like Karth.
What, in the summer?
So in the summer I shave and then I let it grow out in the winter. So like in the fall season I probably do look a little more like Karth.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean you got to have that face hugger action going on.
Yes. All right. I think I'm all ready to go. All right. So do I just want to go full video here?
I mean, you tell me, brother. This is your rodeo.
Everybody's about to see like the full behind the scenes effect. If so,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want that one. I want. Do you remember? Do you remember how to play the game? Should I tell you before we jump into this?
No, you'll have to give me the briefest of reminders.
Why is that video all screwed up? So the briefest the briefest of reminders is I'm going to pick a random character in Galaxy of Heroes.
I think we lost Calvin.
Oh, am I back?
Yeah, I got you again. Sorry.
Yeah,
I said the briefest of reminders.
So I'm going to pick a random character from the game, and I'm going to read off one of their kit abilities. Could be a basic, could be a leadership, could be a unique, and you are going to have to guess which character it is. That's
based on basic, leader, or unique.
Or special. It can be any ability. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
We do not do ships just because that's a bit odd. And
CG doesn't do ships either, so
I typically try to stay away from like brand new characters. Like I'm not going to be doing like I would consider the new Bad Batch off limits.
Oh, thank God! I couldn't tell you a single ability.
Yeah, so but that would mean that Spectre are fair game. But what typically happens is we have a tendency to gravitate to older characters. So like Mob Enforcer is probably more likely to appear than Galactic Legend Ahsoka.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to be so bad at this. I don't know ability names at all, but I'm willing to have fun and mess around.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to get the intro started and then we'll just run right into it.
Go.
Oh, also when it is your turn, you can't look. You have to like turn off chat or not look at chat or something because part of the fun of the game is that they get to guess too.
That's a good point. I have got my chat up on screen, so I would have to close my chat. Well, now obviously the chat will still be active, but I won't see my chat.
Yeah, whatever you have to do to make that happen. If it's covered, yeah.
Okay,
that might work.
So my chat's down. It's not even up on my stream anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't see it, guys. I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying to keep it at least a little bit fair, I guess is how it is. I don't want to be informed by the chat. So There we go. I've closed down chat.
They could steer you away. I guess that is the point. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the intro going.
Yep. Go.
Welcome back to the class, everyone. For any of you who have followed my content for any period of time, you will know that I love to play a game called Whose Kid Is It Anyways? And today, we will be joined by none other than...
Oh, that's me. Oh, very sorry. Hi, I'm Scribe. I'm a content creator of sorts, they say. How you doing, Cal?
You jumped the gun just slightly there. I had a transition I guess I should have warned you about. But welcome, Scribe. How are you doing?
It's fine. I am incredibly professional. How are you, Calvin?
I'm doing fantastic. So for those of you who are seeing this game for the very first time, one of the whole goals of this is I am going to pick a character at random and then test Scribe's overall game knowledge, where I will pick an ability. It could be a basic, a special, or a leadership. And he will have to blindly know after I read the description which character it is. And we'll go back and forth, Scribe. You'll do this to me too, so it'll be fun.
Great.
You ready?
I get to do it to you as well. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm going to be terrible.
And one of the ways to make this even more fun is I'm actually not even going to tell the viewers, both live as well as on YouTube, what this is going to be. So we're going to cover this up from everyone and just have a little bit of fun with it. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, so let me pick a character. I know one that I want. All right.
Oh, God, you prepped for this. Damn it. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 1 second. I prepped a little bit for this. All right, you ready?
Yeah, it's ready as ever.
Deal physical damage to target enemy twice and inflict daze for 2 turns. All allies with payouts active recover 5% health and protection.
I think I actually know this one. I might be wrong. I think it's Grief Karga.
Oh my goodness. One and
Did I get
done.
Yes!
Very nice.
Yes!
Yeah, that is
Okay, I'm
exactly
leaving the
it.
stream.
Grief
Bye,
Karga.
everybody.
All right,
The only reason I knew that is I knew he dazes on a basic.
Yeah, it is nice because that basic ability, if you're using him under a boss leadership or something like that, you can actually heal your entire team based off of that debuff plus all the other nice things that it does post payout. But all right, are you ready to pick a character for me?
Okay, yeah. Let me have a look. I haven't.
I will do the
prepped
same.
this,
I'll cover up my chat here.
Okay. So I'm not. Obviously, I'm gonna take anything off that's sort of released in like the last 9 months or so.
Okay.
But I also don't want to go really obscure because I think that's kind of unfair. So I don't want to go super obscure. Let's have a look. No, that's too similar. Going through. Okay, yeah, I've got one. So I just read the description, right?
Correct. And I would try to censor out any like
faction related.
Yeah,
things.
for those you can just say like this faction or this character's one of this character's factions.
Yeah, okay, I've got it. So it reads, deal physical damage to the target enemy and inflict armor shred for the rest of the battle.
Oh. This is like 3 different characters.
I'd have to actually check to see if all of them have the same, because there could be a bunch, right?
Yeah, because this is Sabine does this, Moff Gideon does this, and I really want to say that there's one more character where that's the entirety of the ability. I'm trying to remember. Bo-Katan doesn't
there's
do
definitely
it.
one more.
Gases is different. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said there's definitely one more, I think.
There's one more.
No, hang on. Who have you said so far?
Sabine, so like OG Sabine, as well as like OG Moff Gideon.
Yeah.
There's one more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure on that. So, like, you've got at least a 50-50 here.
So I got it?
Hang on. How does it work, though? I mean, you have said the right one, but which one is it?
So this actually happens
sorry.
this happens very rarely. There's like 2 or 3 abilities out there that are just like copy and pasted. So we typically, how it goes, you just have to get any of them. I think the other one is there's like a ton of characters who have tenacity down on basic. That's just that. But are those abilities identical? I don't know.
I'm just double checking right now. I'm just double checking. Give me one moment. Actually, yes, no, they are exactly the same. So technically, you got 2 for 1.
All right.
Yeah, well done. Yes, so the character I actually brought up was Moff Gideon. But yes, Sabine's first special is literally exactly the same.
Yeah, I remember when this first came out,
well
or when Moff Gideon first came out, they were really trying to emulate like the same idea of the Darksaber.
Right? Yeah.
I really thought there was a third one. Someone will have to correct us in the chat or something.
Is it Beskar Armamando? Can he do an armor shred?
He cannot do armor shred, no. Bo-Katan can, but I'm pretty sure that Bo-Katan's is a lot more involved.
She does it on a special, yeah. It's on her second special, isn't it?
Yeah, and she
Oh,
does.
no, sorry,
Yeah,
first
she
special,
stuns
not-
and a bunch
not
of other
second
stuff.
special.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're 1-1 here. You ready? Are you okay to do one more
Cool.
round?
Yeah, we'll do one more round. Yeah, let's do it because it's fun.
All right, I'll get mine covered up
All right.
here. Let's see if I can find a more fun one for you. I know we played this before, so I don't want to go to some of my go-tos. No,
Okay.
that
Well,
one's
Calvin, I
cheap.
think we've usually played this one. I've been a few drinks in, so.
Oh, I got a good one. You ready?
Okay.
All right, make sure this is covered up for them. All right, you ready? Deal
Yeah, go.
physical damage to target enemy. If they had
Mm-hmm.
no buffs before this attack, deal 30% more damage.
Oh my God, Calvin. Oh my God.
That one's brutal.
This has got to be like an old Galactic Republic character, I feel. This screams to me old Jedi Galactic Republic. But I'll be honest, I would be blind guessing. If they had no buffs, deal 30% more damage.
Correct. So historically,
Actually,
how we've done this is we'll give you a guess, and if you get it wrong, I will give you one of the faction tags. And we typically go with the smaller faction tags so you don't get something giant like, say, Scoundrel.
Yeah. So you could be like dark side or light side.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. You'll be like, it's a unit. I'm like, oh, thanks, brother. Oh my God. 30% more physical damage. Oh my God. This almost actually, like, my first thought is definitely it's like one of the old Galactic Republic Jedi, but they're actually worse than that. They're actually like, have a 55% chance to gain defense up.
They are. They're typically really bad because they'll do like flat stats, which is crazy. Like,
Yeah.
other than GBA, who gives like a ton of them, most of them aren't very good. The GBA is not a Galactic Republic Jedi, but
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I definitely don't know who this is.
you can shot in the dark. I'll give you the faction, and we can try to go for the rebound.
Okay, yeah, I'll do a shot in the dark. It's going to be someone who like really random that I'm just not going to guess. I don't like. I'm paralyzed by choice right now, so I'm going to say someone like. It's not going to be this, but this is the only one that's ringing into my head. Luminara.
So it's not Luminara.
Even though you have her Omicron.
I do. Okay.
That's literally the reason why I chose it. Yeah.
Yes. But it is, so the faction for this is the 501st.
Really?
Yeah. So to be fair,
Echo.
if I remember correctly, all 501st characters are Galactic Republic. So in a way, you weren't totally on the worst path possible.
I was at least 1/3 right.
Yes, at least 1/3.
All right. I want to say it's Echo.
It is not Echo. It is Arc Trooper.
Is it really Arc Trooper?
It's
Bloody
Arc Trooper.
hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think their idea when he first came out is that he's going to be constantly dispelling everyone through the turret, so he might as well try to bolster his damage whenever they don't actually have a buff. And maybe that's like anti-Sith Empire too, because Sith Empire don't have a ton of buffs.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's a hard one though, because it's not relevant at all. Like you don't need to know that to mod him better. You don't need to know that to get a counter to work better. It is very much on the side of trivia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't have guessed that, I'll be honest. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that was really good. That was really good. That was a clever one to choose. Okay. Right, let me find a character for you then.
Go for it.
We'll see if we ended as a draw. Technically, I think even if we draw, you win because you actually got a 2-for-1. So I think that kind of puts you ahead regardless.
I don't know if I would quite say that. We're 1-1.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll take that. You can stroke my ego. That's okay. Okay, I found a character.
All right.
Here is the ability description. I'm just making sure it doesn't have anything that references his name or her name or its name or whatever. Okay, fine.
Chopper.
So, deal physical damage to the target enemy and inflict offense down until the start of this character's next turn or until he or she is defeated. Or it.
Kanan Jarrus.
If this attack scores a critical hit, this effect can't be resisted. This ability gains 15% critical chance for each ally under full health.
Kanan Jarrus?
Yes, well done. Holy cow. How did you get that?
Because
Wow.
the offense down is so wildly specific to his character. It's the
offense
only
down.
I feel like it's one of the
Yeah.
only debuffs that is dependent on his turns and not the enemies. Because most characters, you apply offense down for 3 turns or whatever. But for him, it's no. It's until he goes again and he can apply it to someone else or he dies.
Yeah. No, well done, Calvin. Holy cow, man. Calvin is just really good at this. Calvin is just really good at this game. God damn. Yeah, I stood no chance, guys. I stood no chance.
Well, Allscribe, I do appreciate you being here. This was a lot of fun. Well, hopefully, I'll try to do some more things like this in the future. And for all you who are watching, if you would like to see more of this type of content, if you would like to see it with another creator, let us know into the comments. But Scribe, do you have any final words before we send off?
Absolutely not. Everybody just have a wonderful day.
All right, you guys heard it here. Have a wonderful, awesome day. All right, thank you, dude.
Yeah, that was awesome, man. Thanks.
I think honestly that went really well.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. That was a hell of a lot of fun. I was just like, I was panicking. I'll be honest. I'd be like, I don't know abilities very well, but yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
Honestly, the older characters' basics, they had a tendency to be favorites when we do this type of thing, just because, I mean, you just don't, you probably never learned them. That's the biggest thing. It's not that you forgot, it's you probably never learned them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, 100%. And I felt like going, I mean, I say that. Kanan's pretty old. Oh, excuse me. Apologies, that came out of nowhere. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, Kanan's pretty old, but I didn't want to go like super obscure. Like, I didn't want to go like IG-86 or something like that with like, you know what I mean? Like the characters that could be anything. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate that.
Thank you for doing. That'll be, I don't know, I might try to get that out Sunday. I don't know. But at any rate, it might be a fun thing. We'll see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does your chat miss you?
Probably. They probably miss me dearly. Hi, chat. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Oh, they didn't miss me. They said no.
Oh, okay.
No. They probably missed you more than they missed me. Truth be told.
All right, so you kind of scratched my back. Is there any way we can scratch yours? Is what you got going on?
Oh no. Well, we're just gacking it up right now. We're gacking it up. We're having the occasional drink, only the very occasional drink.
Yeah, I saw the counter at 2, which means you're doing pretty good.
We're doing okay. We've had 2 shots and we've not dropped a battle, Calvin. Have you finished your gag? Have you done?
I have. Yeah, no, it was a pretty straightforward and simple one.
Oh, good. And did you score well? What was the end score?
It's probably one of the better scores I've gotten. I think I got 2073.
Yeah, that's high. That's a high score for a full clear. Yeah, we were actually talking about high scores. We had a guy in chat, and he linked his win. He scored I think it was a 21-19.
Oh my! Did the dude just leave one character per team?
He literally soloed every single team. I think he was top end Kaiba 1 facing off against like a 4-mil player. Oh,
one of those. Yeah. That'll definitely.
It was Rizfin in chat. Yeah. He had some fun times there. But no, my highest ever in threes is 2090, and that wasn't against a baby. That was just a full-on Kaiba 1 match. He just happened to set a lot of things I could solo.
That was
How about you, Kel? What's your highest 3v3? Oh yeah, it was a full-sized baby. It was not a small baby. It was not premature. No.
So I don't know if you experienced this as well, but I figure I'll ask you since I have you here. Do you constantly forget what a good score means between 5v5 and 3v3?
Every time.
Every time.
I'm like, I can't remember if that's good or not.
Wait, I get into 5v5, someone comes into chat like, oh, I just put up, whatever score. And they're like, is that good? I'm like, I literally do not know. Like, I knew like, a month ago, I don't know now.
Congratulations, or I'm really sorry. I'm not sure.
Like
and it's wider reaching than that, Calvin. Actually, I think every time I transition between 3v3 and 5v5, I can't remember how to play the game anymore. I'm like, what works? I don't even know what works anymore.
Yeah, I can see that being problematic. Datacrons probably don't help you in that sense, just because of their ever-changing nature between seasons.
Exactly. Oh, actually, Cal, what's your skill rating right about now? Are we anywhere? Because it would be great to have a proper content creator matchup again.
We're probably not close, just because despite today's high score and what is almost like confidently a win, I have had an awful 3v3 season. Like it's been a combination of bad RNG, bad plays, bad defense decisions, like and then my birthday stream probably was also responsible for one of the losses.
I saw the birthday stream. It looked like you had a really great time. I bet your Monday was fun.
It was fun.
Carthrick just came in and ruined your liver.
Yeah, he did. Dude, it's funny. This is probably not something content creators are supposed to say, but if I go through my history as a Twitch streamer and look at bits, you can see Karth. Like it's
Karth stands out.
Like there's like I think 2 or 3 different times, and it's like wildly, painfully, visibly different. Like I know Karth was there that day. Like I could tell you the day.
Like that's a Karth stream, and that's a Karth stream. Yeah. Absolutely, I know that feeling. Yeah. So you've had some bad luck with GAC recently.
So, sorry, I do want to answer your question. Skill rating 3722.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're not super close at the moment. I've come off the bounce. I won last round. The last week I went 1 and 2, and that was pretty bitter. But the week before I went 3 and 0, so it's pumped me quite high up. So I'm at 38.44 at the minute. So a little bit higher right now, but I know you've climbed higher than this in the past, and I'm sure you will in the future. I'm just hoping one day we'll have a GAC matchup, and we'll make a night of it. We'll make a session of it. It'll be good.
That would actually be really fun for a few reasons. Number one, I think to your point, I think our points do float close enough to each other where it realistically could happen. It's the problem is more probably the randomness of the points landing the right way, because we've probably been, I would imagine we've been within
120 apart right now, right? So even if you won 1 and I lost 1, that's 80 difference roughly immediately. So
exactly.
It only takes a week. 1 week of GAC could actually put us pretty close, like very close. In fact, who knows?
But we could make some fun games out of it too, like loser has to do this, or every single time someone loses, or 2 loses equal a shot, or 1 loss equals a shot. Like we could make it really fun.
Absolutely. If we get in the same bracket, I'll put it out there to the crowd right now. I deliberately lose my first match and my second match if needs be in order to match up with you. Okay, we'll make it happen, and the crowd will enjoy it. They'll love it, right?
Yes.
See you in the chat for Karth. Absolutely, Wrangler.
But all right, my dude. Sounds good.
All right, yeah, cool. I'll let you get on, Calvin. Thank you for today. A lot of fun, dude. A lot of fun.
No, you're good. We'll actually probably be rating you here in a second, since we got our GAC done. We got our Whose Kid Is It Anyway done. It's been a productive night.
Yeah. I've done like 1 battle, I think. So we're here for the long haul.
All right, we'll head over your way then. Thanks, dude.
Peace, brother.
Talk to you later.
Man.
Bye. All right, that was sick. I feel like that went pretty well, all things considered. Oh, wait. Raid info just dropped? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Holy crap. That's not right. Why is this not working? And that just broke. Awesome. Why did everything just break? Oh, because this is a stupid browser, that's why. There we go, finally. Alright, we wanted to keep you up to date with our current raid plans, specifically Naboo raid and the exciting new one we're developing. Yes, a brand new raid is underway. I mean, that we all kind of hope so. It is currently in the early development stages, so we don't have a release date to share yet. We can just say, is the new raid will not come before June. That's... Yeah, so we're not getting it in the next era. It's the one after. What we can say is the new raid will not come for June. The Naboo raid will continue to be our future raid until the new one arrives. Makes sense. We've been thrilled to see you enjoying the updates made to the Naboo raid, which were good. And we truly appreciate all the feedback you provided. Your comments are helping us to shape the new raid into something even better. Wow. All right. I mean, that's communication, at least. I mean, that's... Obviously, I'm probably not the biggest fan of it just because we're already at what? We're already past the 8-month mark for the raid. And regardless of what it was supposed to be or what they said it was or what the others have been, that is a long time. And once they pass June, they'll pass. They'll probably, I mean, they said not before June, which means it might not even be June. We're probably going to look at a full year rotation. Order 66 raid, it's definitely in the cards. So if our current... Gosh, if they're telling us this now, it means they're probably not telling us anything about the raid once they... I did see that comment, Exo. I did see... I mean, that's a comment from a user, not from CG. Maybe they should open up Endor and Crate to have the same rewards. I mean, they want people to push Naboo, so... That still kind of makes sense. But yeah, this really makes me think that it probably won't even be right. Like whatever next era is coming out, they're not going to tell us about the new raid because they have to tell us about the new era in a week or two, just because we'll be right on top of it. And it probably doesn't make any sense to tell us this now if they were literally going to tell us about a raid in a week or two. And this probably means it'll be launching either sometime mid 2 eras from now or entirely after both the next 2 eras. That's a long time. I mean, there is some good news to this. I mean, take this time to shore up your relic levels and things like that. I mean, we kind of saw a similar thing with the fleet being delayed. I mean, this is an opportunity for everyone to get ahead on everything they feel behind on. Like, we always feel like they just keep throwing stuff at us. I mean, this is a time to actually kind of counteract that a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad. I guess I'm not mad. Yeah, go for frogs. Happy for the Bad Batch 2 breather. Yeah, I mean, again, I've probably talked about this to some extent. But the whole reason that I've actually been able to Relic 9 Rey, Relic 9 Lord Vader, Relic 9 Ahsoka, Relic 9 Leia, Relic 8 Drogon, Relic 8 Royal Guard. The reason why I've been able to do all that is because I haven't, like, I don't have a raid or a new fleet pulling my attention away. And like I still have plans to relicate all these top characters. Yeah, I mean, like, this is the time to get caught up. And even, like, I mean, even some of the raid characters from the Naboo raid, that might be worth doing, too. Like, Gungans, I mean, definitely Queen Amidala. Like, the Queen Amidala team is nuts. In pretty much all respects. Like, that is a team to finish. Like, that is a team to finish right now. And Jocasta who? Isn't that incentive either? So they could still work Jocasta into it. They could still work her into it because we won't unlock her. We're only through the first conquest, right? So we have a whole month and a half left, which means we'll probably unlock her by, what, May? This conquest will end at the end of March. The next one will end at the end of April. So it'll be about May. So, I mean, we might only have her for a month or two before the new raid hits. Which I don't think was that different from Queen Amidala. Queen Amidala came up prior to the raid, right? So Jocasta could still be relevant. Quite frankly, Bad Batch 2 could be relevant, but at the same time, you don't need to wail on them today to get that. You have at least 3 months to finish them. Even if they are used, which I don't know if they would be. Order 66. Order 66 is interesting because I could see OG Bad Batch being used for that. I don't know if I would consider these ones, though. Like, I really don't feel like there's any... I mean, I guess they could just do the whole faction, but I really don't feel like there's much to do with Order 66 and Bad Batch Season 3, so to speak. Right? Like, we see it quite a bit with these guys, but not so much with these ones. TB Relics. Hey, when my guild asked me, when they want me to do it, or when they want us to do it, I should say. Wild, though. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying years ago. The OG Bad Batch, they were a part of Order 66. I mean, that's part of Crosshair's whole arc. And they bend the rules here and there. I don't think they will be though, June. I mean, because here's the thing: if Bad Batch Season 2 characters, if they do become relevant in the raid, and the raid does hit in June, that means you didn't need to wail on them. Like, farming them will probably be rewarded at some point, but... Oh, 100%, Maurice. I've thought that since day one. I've thought that since day one, that the scrapped event was a raid, yeah. I mean, it was either that or a territory battle planet. Those are the only things involved enough. But the fact that they say they're in the early development stages means it wasn't delayed, it was scrapped. Whatever they wanted to do, whatever they wanted to come out now, is probably destroyed. Because if they delayed it by a few months, that just means they delayed it. If it's getting delayed by what I'm imagining is going to be 4 or 5 months, because I was most of us were anticipating a raid mid-February or something like that, but... Oh, Prettier Raid, yeah. Pretty Raid's probably dead in the water as well. I mean, all those characters are completely free to play, so to speak. So I would highly disagree with that Oberon. SLKR and Ray were necessary for Squad Arena. That was their thing. So were JML, ANC, and JMK. The original 5 GLs, they were all really important for Squad Arena. Jabba and Leia for raids, and then Lord Vader is actually the awkward man out. Because we got him as Squad Arena was transitioning. But it's one of the reasons why it's one of the reasons why he has such a bad rap. But I like Ahsoka. Ahsoka, she's more of a TW GL, but still. Anyways, all right. Sick. I do have her now, yeah. Yeah, on defense. Yeah, SLKR, I mean, you could also make the argument that he was necessary for the raid, depending on your guild. Because there were some guilds that once SLKR became a norm, everyone was soloing, and if you couldn't solo, you were immediately kicked out of the top 10. And top 10 Sith reward raids, this is such an old thing. I can't believe we're so far away from this now. If you couldn't get top 10 in the Sith raid, that was actually like really relevant for a long time. Lord Vader's the only Omni-Tusk encounter. Well, there's... I'm guessing you're speaking from lore. Is it scoring for banners and JC fixed? Oh yeah, yeah, they fixed that round 2 last time. So I mean, it's been like 10 days or so. Yeah, it was awkward. They fixed it when their community manager was gone, so they never told everyone. But we saw when Friday night came around. Thank you, Oberon. Did we do everything we were supposed to? I think so. You didn't win 0-3 that round? Oh, didn't matter. Oh, you did went 0-3. Yeah, I ultimately, I don't think it mattered really. It really didn't matter, I don't think, at all. Almost all. Because I know it was calculating points weird, and it probably wasn't 100% fair, but they fixed it during the window when people were prepping for the next round, meaning that everybody had to fight under it. So it probably still wasn't technically fair, because you were fighting under a different set of rules, but both people had to deal with it. Thanks for the follow, Dan. Damba? Do I have any fun things I can calibrate? I think I did have like 120. Yeah, this one that was down here that it wasn't supposed to be. Can I actually calibrate that? Nope, not yet. Not yet, young Skywalker. Alright, catch up. What else do you guys think would be a good thing to get caught up on this current time? Or Fleet's just now. Durmano, were you just like waiting by the sidelines, waiting for this information to come down? R9 Malgus R8 Bam. Yeah, sounds good. Man, I was actually really close to contemplating putting Bama in R8 just for the character. Because his offense scales pretty nicely. Hoarding Smash, okay. I mean, maybe once I tear through all these R8s and this R7 and this R5, maybe we might look at that. Can I actually... Oh, I can probably apply this. Oh, we should do this. Who do we vote for the next R8? Out of these top characters. I honestly, I feel like 5's I'm the most behind on. DSR. She is hot right now. Callum. Missed what you're working on relicking pilots or characters in general. Mace. Mace is a good one. Yeah, I feel like it's between these not Cal. GI, DSR, and 5s. I feel like it's between these three. I actually might put a vote to this. I feel like those are the ones that I want to do the most. Mace typically doesn't die, but man, if I'm ever in like a bigger fight, that might really be nice. All right, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, there should be polls for both of you. Mace, DSR. Oh. Please vote. Mace has the capital chip. I mean, he does. I don't. Does that matter? I mean, I know the capital ship matters, but just that relic level, like, is that doing anything? Nice, June. It's Mace leading pretty hard on both platforms. That's interesting. Oh, DSR is taking over on YouTube. I get, so the reason why I want to do Mace period is just because he's a really good tank. So obviously his stats going up is good, but you also don't want him to die. Shatterpoint is such a good ability that, yeah, while he should be tanking the hits, you want him to stick around to be decreasing max health, offense, and defense. Like, that's very relevant. Yeah, Mace has got 3 votes. Yeah, YouTube, you guys are really good at doing polls. No offense, Twitch. No new raid until at least June. Yeah, guys, I think Mace wins. I'm a little surprised. I thought DSR being the new nice shiny thing would have swayed most of you, but I do not disagree with this. All right, Mace, congratulations. You have been amplified to Relic 8. That's a lot of GP due to the ship. All right, out of the favorites you go. See you probably not too long from now. Underestimate how much I like Samuel L. Jackson. I mean, he's pretty cool too. Oh, my sheepdog. Honestly, the next relic that I take it will probably be Mob Enforcer, just for the Datacron. Although, I could probably work in one of these too. But we're in our last week of 3v3, right? So I should probably just finish this. I need those fancy packs to come back that give whatchamacallit at a discount. Any more Zimbiddles? Oh, thank you guys for voting. How do you recommend the relics upgrade order for Lord Vader team? Yeah, this one's hard too. So Lord Vader and Maul are definitely at the top of it. Oh, that's hard because Piet's in there too. I don't know. You almost can't go wrong. I mean, I'll tell you, I'm doing Lord Vader, Maul, Piet, but if you were like, Calvin, that's nonsense. You should be doing Piet, Lord Vader, Maul, or Maul, Lord Vader, Piet. I feel like all of those are relevant. I feel like there's good reasons to do all 3 of those. Royal Guard is probably a pretty solid 4th. And then the 5th, I don't even know if I'd do the 5th. Like, if that's Night Sister, Thrawn, or Vader, I mean, they're whatever relic level you require to take them out, you probably just leave them at. But unfortunately, Lord Vader, Piet, Royal Guard, and Maul all pretty heavily benefit from either Relic 7, 8, or 9. So, wasn't very helpful gameplay, but you do you. Come on, Gold. Yeah, I'm not huge on just on taking characters to Gear 13 or Gear 12 just because I can. I like to have some fodder for draining cooldowns in GAC. It doesn't happen all the time, but I do need it occasionally. And you never know which one of these guys is going to become randomly relevant with a Datacron. So the pool is going to get smaller and smaller. It's not going to get bigger. Got off-topic question. From 1 to 10, how crazy am I to be considering attending when we were young? Festival in Vegas. My weekend birthday's Vegas. Considering how high dollars, ooh. But these packed with the bands that I like that would never play in Brazil. Oh. I mean, if you have the funds for it, Smash, I say do it. But yeah, the conversion hurts, man. Especially right now. What is it? Are we back down to 1.59? But it was at 7 for a second. Like, that's crazy. So Relic 9 on Lord Vader, Maul, and Royal Guard, or R9, LV, and the rest 8. I did the latter. I took Lord Vader to 9 and then did the rest to 8. I would probably take Piet to Relic 9 before I take Royal Guard, though, to be real. Which is weird because it's a tank, but Executor does benefit from it. Yeah, I mean, if they're literally all the bands that you like, and you're fairly certain they're just not going to come to Brazil, I say do it. Again, assuming you can afford it. Yeah, 575. I mean, that's still awful. Back in my day, it was 1 to 3. But, anywho. Alright, I think it's time to get our raid on. See round years ago. See round. YouTube will probably, we're going to raid into our good friend Scribe, like we told we would. He's probably thinking we ditched him for someone else, because I said we would raid into him, and then we started talking about the raid for like a half hour. Alright. YouTube, thanks for being here. Appreciate your participation. And until the next time, stay awesome.